Hi, Stream. I'm gonna be checking out the Cozy Grove. I went to some botanical gardens this morning and got a little overstimulated. And this has been calming me down. So I'm going to try this game. I'm realizing I'm losing speech as I talk. So having to read the words out loud on the screen will help me with that. And this can be a good example for you to show people. Day 10. Everybody's hungry. A couple of you want things I don't know how to make. One of you. Gotta go figure out how to make that other thing. Feed you. Mom's happy. Pet. Can't feed you or you. That one's not hungry. I can feed you though. No. Hooray! Let's put that stuff away. What is this? Oh, an iris. Likes potted flowers, lamps, and cozy decor. So you're going over here. Everybody's happier. That's great. Got some flowers. Picking some flowers. Put them in here. All right. Let's go see the baker first. See if I know how to make that. Hello. Can I help you with something? Her name is Allison Fisher. I'm trying to up the nutritional value of my bakes. Turn up my volume a little bit because I'm a little quiet today. That should be better. I bet some metal ore would be just the ticket. Oh, I don't think we should be putting ore in the cakes, but okay, what do I know? Alright, she needs an iron ingot. I came here to see if I could bake a particular thing. I need cocoa beans. Alright, we'll have to figure out how to get that. Well, the dowsing rod is very excited, so let's check that out. Dig up this hole. I can make an iron ingot pretty easily. I got a badge. Florist beginner. Place 5 flowers. Got some monies. Oh, that little fella wants a poison mushroom, so we're gonna throw it to him. Hopefully he gets that. Yeah, he'll get that. That's good. Give me stuff. Stuff gotten. Y'all aren't hungry. Okay. Let's go harvest this. We can make a... We can burn it for an iron ingot. The noises the fire makes is wonderful. Let's just finish this quest really quickly. Oh yeah, that will leave good grit, thank you. Got a bunch of stuff, including a recipe. You've learned a new crafting recipe. Curious which large potted plant. Very cool. Alright, I need a third rare shell. I need 3 more relic ash. Those are my current missions. This guy doesn't like which direction I'm moving in, the dowsing rod. Oh, there's a critter over there that would like a mushroom. Just a regular mushroom. We liked that, okay. Thanks, bud. Probably have to pick up a bunch of packages. So we'll go check on that real quick. Oh, he's all colored in already. Maybe not. I want to check my mailbox. This is from Scoutmaster Blake. I just realized we didn't cover imps in your orientation, did we? Haha. I didn't think you'd be running into any malevolent creatures of despair and woe quite so soon. Why, I remember when I went to the National Jamboree back in '04. Angry imps stole half the camp's underwear. Good times. They went away when Old Sue tossed the big-horned imp a turnip. Keep those spirits up. Scoutmaster Blake. P.S. Never got my underwear back. What a goof. I got a common steampunk chair. He doesn't need anything today. How's the dousing coming? Oh, getting a little warmer. Still warm. Cold. Warm. Still warm. Hotter. Good. Nope, cold. Hotter. Very hot. Super hot. There it is. Cool. Boot scraps. My backpack is full. Let me cut this down first, because I should have some like this. So it should go in my bag. Back to help you in a second. Oh, you want a mushroom too. I'm just gonna throw both of my mushrooms at you. Nope. He's happy though. Oh, I can't pick that up. Here, let me put some stuff down. What's up, bud? Here's a log for you. Where'd I get a log? Totally missed that. That away, that away. Put that away for now. Put these away. Sticks. Okay. Where did that... Charlotte Pine is standing on the thing I want to pick up. Can I help you? Ready to test your spirit scout abilities and do a little ghost whispering? Try to listen in on my thoughts. What am I thinking now? She wants... Ah, you're standing on my stone. Oh, no, it's over here. I lied. I need a sunflower. It's near a folding chair. Folding chair. What do you need, friend? This is the druid. Can I help you with something? My special trees are on the loose again. The ones you call books. They scattered across the island. Could you track them down for me? Near a sculpture made of seance. One of the imps has it. I can do that. What do you need me? Wait, you. What do you have? Give it to me. He has the book. Would not have looked over here. What do you need, Mayor? I busted a seam in my mayoral outfit. How embarrassing. Could you gather me some thread and a needle? There's a good assistant. Alright. Well, we're right here, so let's resolve this one. Or are there more than one? There are. That would be why that one was not near our sculpture. Here's one though. Oh, here's a flower rather. Okay, I got the flower for her. I'm just going to be discombobulated today. But I went outside for the first time in a year and a half. So that's pretty good, I think. You, give it. Give me, stop running, imp. Stop running. Whoop, I almost went to the ocean. My neighbor told me it was by a booth table. I already got that one, I thought. What do you need, bud? Can I help you with something? Squawk! Something I ate must have done me in a bad way. There's only one cure for a raging belly, more food. He wants a cocoa bean too. Maybe I lost it by a burrow. One of the imps has it. Chase it. You know, also you might like... Nope, can't give you that, but I can give you this. I gave him the boot scraps. He should give me relic ash. Yay! Oh, he gave me 2. That's neat. While we're down here, let's look for shelves. Shells. Shelves? Shells. Backpack's full. Oh, there were 2 right there. Everybody remember that. What can I put down? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Put that one down. Put these down. Most of this is... Need one more relic ash. If I hadn't sold that thing yesterday, I would have it by now. Shish kebabs. Oh, we're right here. Let's give her her sunflower. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Ah, Scout, you caught me thinking about something beautiful and a little sad. I almost wish you'd guessed wrong today. Oh well, here's something special from bringing me what I needed. Common plant stool. Brick wall crafting recipe. That's exciting. Need a bunch of joyous bird essence. That's gonna take me like a minute. Alright, but you're all filled in. I mean, the hearts aren't filled in, but the color, it's all colored in, which is nice. Let's go over here, look for any shells. Need to get some of these out of my inventory. There's one. That's legendary. I don't know if that'll count. That's common. It doesn't. It died legendary, which I feel is better than a rare. Doesn't count towards that goal I'm shooting for. That's fun. That's fun. Maybe one of these is rare. That looks like a rare one. Yeah, that counts. Okay. While I'm over here, I'm going to donate to you what I assume are some shells. Oh. Well then. He didn't want any of those, so I've already found them. I don't remember finding a legendary shell. Who is this for? Leeberry Dennings. I don't think I've talked to him yet today anyway, so I might as well go over there. I wonder if he's where I get cocoa beans from. Oh, those are so pretty. Give to Leeberry Dennings. Okay, select that. Common log cabin chair. Shells. Wait. Nope, I'm not giving you all 8 of those. Oh, I don't even have them. Well, let's see if it gets rid of them or not. I'll get you that and that. This is a common plant stool. That and that, that and that. And see if it just takes 15 and 3. Ready? Okay. Oh boy. This says Leeberry Dennings. This is the farmer bear. Oh boy, this should keep me stocked for weeks. He looks like a corn cob, by the way. Stocked on important memories, that is. I bet you don't get much gratitude for all the memories you lug around, huh? Do other bears just throw a log in your direction and send you on your way? I can say, nah, they're pretty nice about it, or no one appreciates what I do. We're gonna go with nice about it. Well, old Lee is gonna do you one better. I pulled together a carefully curated box of supplies. I think he was gonna say junk. As a thank you. Take this loose page, for instance. Do I know what book it came from? No. Will it mean anything to you out of context? Probably not. But it's printed on great paper. That's got to come in handy someday. Everything comes in handy eventually, if you hold on to it for long enough. Maybe I should keep that page after all? Nope. Nope. I'm a bearer of my word. Take it. I have enough paper. I think. So I got a spirit log and a page from that book. Pretty good. He shouldn't have another thing for me to do. He says, now that I'm a ghost, I can puff away at my corn cob pipe with total impunity. Not that I would in the presence of someone who is alive, mind you. But friend, did you know there's more to cob pipes than just corn? There's a whole universe of cobs out there. Zucchini cob pipes, hand sandwich cob pipes, ... I'm gonna stop saying cob now. Goofball. Where are the beans? Maybe I lost it by a burrow. A burrow. Those tend to be down on the beach. Oh, the silo. Oh, I found a thread. A needle might be by the post office. It was near a folding chair. So those are both over here. You're an imp. Come here. What do you have? I don't even know what you have, and I want it. Give it to me. Come back. No. Ah. Gotcha. Book of Secrets. I got them all. Great. Well, let me give this log to Flamey. There's a log for you. Yum. No more logs today. It's so sad. Can I give you this page? No, I cannot. I'll put the page in storage. Sometimes she asks for those. Oh, Lady Septima has joined us. Still haven't fixed that camera, so she won't be on camera today. Can I sell you some shells? That one got me 780. That's gonna get me 750? Dang. Oh, you know, what's his butt wanted? No, he didn't want any of these. That one gave me 150. That's still not bad. What do you have for sale? This is new. No, I don't want that. This is new. Common brick lamp. I don't want that either. How about these burbs? Young moonbird I have. Young ornate bird. Nope, I'm good. Here's a spot I could dig up. Potato. What am I looking for over here? Find it buried in a dirt pile. Found it. Made by a burrow. Here. Oh wait, no. You come back here. You come back here. Come back. Come back. I got one of the cocoa beans. Was that the one? No. That's not the one I had the clue for. There you are, you rascals. Bark brains, wood sheaf scamps. This is the druid. Do you have any idea how lonely I got out here without you keeping me company? Okay. I got spirit bird essence. Hooray! I don't know why the druid has the most coins. Like when her area gets all colored in, the most coins out of all of the spaces. I do not understand it. Okay, a burrow. There's a burrow, I thought. I don't see an imp. Folding chair. Behind something. What am I looking for? Thread. You. Stop running. Who's in the water? Oh, I hope you're saying this. Oh, I got cocoa beans. Was that what I was looking? No. Get that slab back right away. I can make savory bread. Wish I could make that in real life. Burrow behind near a folding chair. This is where I found something near a folding chair last time. Hi, Tyler. Sorry I won't have time for... Oh, here's the chasing game. Sorry I don't have the energy to run a game tonight. Maybe we could do something else, though. Alright, I finished the cocoa beans. So the sailor bear. Aye, much better. Thank you, young sailor. What you gonna give me? Give me a fish? Can I donate the fish immediately? I got 3,000 old coins for that fish. I also learned a recipe. White button bookshelf. That's gonna take a bunch of weird ingredients. I kind of want to make it now. Okay, folding chairs. There's a folding chair down here. Yeah, it looks like a folding chair. Behind something. Behind something. Near a folding chair. Alright, maybe I'll go get a hint. Maybe my brain is just tired. Brendan's games. I might just be here supporting a great content creator while cleaning and vacuuming my car. Oh my gosh, you're making me blush. I'm just sitting here sleepily playing games, but I'm glad you enjoy my content. You have redeemed 100 folded paper stars for me to hydrate. This is sun tea that I made myself. I used 2 Friday afternoon tea blends. I used the butterfly blend primarily, and then I'm using a little bit of the summer, the strawberries and cream. So it's strawberry black tea. Makes really good sun tea. I really highly recommend Friday afternoon tea. They're quite delicious. And then I mixed in some Massey honey, some pomegranate honey. So it's very refreshing. But thank you for reminding me to hydrate. And I would like to take this opportunity to remind everybody else to hydrate as well. Any liquid you like. Water or tea or, oh, there it is. Or, what else can you get? I need to know. Neighbor told me it was behind a tractor. I know where that is. Or juice. Juice would be good. Cleaning and vacuuming my car. I should do that. There's a tractor. Wait, I can cut up this bench. Or this rock. Yes, harvest rock. Behind something. There it is. Dig it up. Okay, who is that for? Valentina. All the way across the map. Some plants. Some apples. Brendan said, nearly 100 degrees here today. Gotta keep hydrated for sure. Yeah, especially if you're out cleaning your car. We went out to the botanical garden, and it was tricky trying to keep my mask on and drink enough water. But I think we did okay. I'm not too dehydrated. When I got home, I'm drinking a giant cup of this. It's good. Oh, I don't need to talk to you. It was it's in the 90s, I think. At least 90. Which isn't too bad, but I'm allergic to the sun, so also had to try to stay out of the sun. It was a whole thing. Okay, let's give this to Valentina. Woof, you've come through me again, assistant. Hopefully with this I can stay off the mayoral worst dressed list. That's a thing. What'd I get? I got a denim jacket. Lovely. If it's purple, I'll wear it. Probably isn't, though. Okay, so I think the only thing I have left to do is a relic. Do I really want to buy one just so I can burn it? Ooh, we might be able to run Broken Bane tomorrow. Where is it going? Oh, to see if I could buy a relic. I think this counts as a relic, and I already have one. It is kind of expensive, though. I'm gonna go try and burn a ephemeral, what's it? The spirit bird stuff, and see if that gets me a relic. Ash. I can't burn it. Well, how badly do I want to finish this adventure? pretty badly. What even is money? Tyler says, are you throwing shade at denim jackets? I don't look good in denim jackets. I really don't. So, yes, a little bit. I don't mind, I think they look really good on other people. I'm actually really jealous of people that look good in denim jackets, but I don't know, maybe I've just never found one that fits. You know, did I just adopt a bird for no reason? Shoot. I can use this one to see if I can put it other places than my camp. Streamlabs, Comf, just followed. Yay! Thank you for following me. I hope you enjoy the content. Yeah, I can't burn that. Alright, let's experiment with the burb and see what it likes. Just likes deer, it likes lamp and natural decor. I'm gonna go see if I can put you over by the druid. Oh shoot, that means I can't finish this last adventure. That's too bad. Tyler says, well, I don't know what makes someone look good in a denim jacket. I wonder why. Denim jackets just tend to, I tend to look better in stuff that is more fitting in my upper body. And denim jackets, on me at least, tend to sort of be a little looser fitting there, if that makes sense. Can I put you here? I can! How happy are you? Not very. Well, you hang out there anyway. What if I put you over by... What if I put you over by the ranger? She's got... This looks like natural decor to me. No, it doesn't. It's got natural decor. Oh! Did not mean to pick up that bush. Shoot. It dislikes deer. I think that one dislikes birds, though. I think this one does, too. Do you dislike birds? Yep. Who has natural decor? Kump says, on Tumblr, an official NASA responded like 7-star. That is where I got my screen name. This made me chuckle from your panels. Oh, so you've watched some of my panels. Oh my god, well, thank you so much for joining me now. I really enjoy my screen name because my husband, you know, helped me get it. And I'll tell you, whenever that post pops up in my stream, I laugh so much in any of my streams. This doesn't look like natural decor either. Well, I'm gonna try to put the burb here. How happy are you here? Not at all. This doesn't look like natural decor to me. I think my pockets are full. Yeah, maybe. Almost full. Where? I think that is a purple denim jacket. I'm wearing it. It looks purple to me. Tyler says, so cute. Is this natural decor? It's kind of a lamp. Did I just adopt a burb I can't put anywhere useful? Shoot. Maybe this mushroom lamp that I put over here will count as both. Nope. Well, you're staying over there. I don't know what to do with you. Kump says, how have you been liking this game? I haven't tried it yet, but it's been recommended to me. I like it a lot. It's very chill. One thing I've been pointing out to people is that it has a pretty pretty strict time gate. So like these are the activities I have on the side here. And like you see, I need one more relic ash, but the dowsing rod usually only works about once a day. I don't know whether it's 12 hours thing or 24 hours thing, because I usually only play once every 24 hours at the closest. And so like I can't finish this today. And in order to find new ghosts, you have to feed the campfire spirit logs, but you can only find a couple a day. So like I found 2 or 3 today, and he was like, I still need 8 more, but there aren't any more around for you to find. So only certain adventures will get you a spirit log. The rest of the time you're getting, what the heck is that? I got an opalfish. The rest of the time you're getting like just materials and things. So you collect materials and you help out the ghosts when they need something. And you end up having to go on like little scouting missions to collect. Like a lot of their requests are like, go find me 3 cocoa beans or 7 feathers or whatever. And you know, it could feel repetitive, but I think that's one of the reasons this game has a time gate, you know, so you're not doing the same thing over and over again. And it's kind of like Animal Crossing in a way, and it's got like the same feel in some ways where you can like upgrade your tent and you're collecting stuff, right? So one of the bears lets you give him one of everything, and then he gives you stuff back, and so you're sort of slowly collecting stuff that way too. So I like it. I like the art. I like the music. It's very, very chill. And I like the premise, you know, like helping spirits, and it's pretty sassy. Like it's got some goofy bits to it too, and learning more about the spirits you're helping is always interesting to me. It reminded me a lot of Spiritfarer in a way. I think that's why this was recommended to me, is because of the ghost element. But it's different in that, like, Spiritfarer you can kind of sit and just play through. No time gate. You're collecting stuff in Spiritfarer, but not quite in the same way. It's not as gated. And you have tools that you can upgrade and things, which I think are pretty neat. There are these little imps that you have to feed. Like one will have like a food type over his head. This is Mr. Kit. He's a god, apparently. So like it's got little storylines that I like. And like you can change your clothes, which is very Animal Crossing. But I've been finding that it just helps me chill. And so I've really enjoyed streaming it, because people will join me when they just want to put something on in the background. And one of my new favorite terms is parallel play. So it feels very much like this gives me the opportunity to parallel play with, I mean, technically you're supposed to be in the same place, you know, for that to work, but it fills in the same sort of bubbles for me, in a way. Well, my chest feels tight. That's not great. I got put on another med to try and get rid of this rash. I still don't know what it is, but it got up on my face, so I was like, alright, let's try something again. The last med didn't do anything. So I got to stop, which was great, because I was jabbing myself with a giant needle and injecting way too much liquid into my leg. So I don't have to do that one anymore. But gotta keep an eye on all the systems when you start new meds, you know? But I was out in the sun today, and sunblock doesn't do anything except mess with my sensory stuff. So I have a parasol that I use, but I wasn't juggling the parasol in the wheelchair very well. So I don't get sunburned really, I get sun rashes. That can make my chest tight too. So Comp says, sometimes I get a rash from the sun or heat. Yeah, and it's not like a sunburn. Yeah, I have a rheumatoid and idiopathic rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah, so I'm allergic to the sun. And so I get this rash, and then I can get really dizzy, and my throat can start swelling up, and my chest can get tight if I get too much rash, or if I get too hot. So we avoid those things as much as we can. But the 90s are pretty good. In California, it would get up over 100. And that was rough. I couldn't be outside when it was like that unless I was sitting in water. And even then, it was hit or miss. But this other rash that I have is just a rash. And it's similar to psoriasis, which is another sort of... Ooh, sorry. Hang on, let me... Nope, lay down. Be quiet. You be quiet. No. Sorry. That might be my husband's keyboard, and he's very excited about it, so I'll be right back. So sorry about that. My front door is right there. And I don't always hear the doorbell. And so the dogs bark to alert, which is very nice, but can be a little disconcerting on stream, so I apologize for that. But my husband ordered a MIDI keyboard. I don't know, he plugged it into a computer and make dope beats. He was very excited about it. It was supposed to get here a day or two ago, and it didn't, so he's been sad. Comp says, okay, I have autism too, by the way. I'm autistic. Me too. Hi. Yay, autism. It's been nice to meet other people with a new tag. Yeah, I got really excited about that tag, and then I got a little terrified about that tag, that somebody would come and like be a butthead to me. But that hasn't happened yet, knock on wood. But yeah, I always love hanging out with people. I always learn something when I'm talking to other autistics, you know? It's helped me find more people I relate to. Yeah, so I was talking to my mom about, I was going to the botanical garden. What was I doing? Oh, I want to see if he wants to collect any of these. And she's like, who is this person? So I started describing them, and they were like, she sounds a lot like you. And I was like, yeah. And then I might try to do something else on Monday. And she's like, well, who's that person? So I start describing them, and she's like, oh, she sounds a lot like you too. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, so like you just find people that are like you and hang out with them? And I was like, yes, that's what making friends is called, Mom. And I guess it's just different for some people, but that's how I do it. I'm gonna sell all these fish for not very much money. Actually, how many charred bones do I have? Can't put an emoji in the chat that looks like a smile, maybe? I'm not good at emojis. I have 16. I should be fine. Well, let me burn. I'll burn these guys. Two charred fish. Actually, no, I'll burn ordinary sucker. Yeah. There, I have burned a fish today. Hooray! So yeah, I went to a botanical garden today, and heck did it take all the spoons. And I was like fully prepared. I had the noise canceling headphones, so while we were waiting for friends by the by the road, like I had the headphones to, to cancel out the cars, and like I was ready. I could do this, But it wasn't too crowded actually, because they're doing this like time entry thing, and there were a couple of like little gazebos and stuff you could like sit in, and it was shady and cool. camper, and we would just hang out in there, and it was really nice, you know. Put in storage. I'm gonna put you in storage, though. I want to put you in the closet. Am I not wearing you anymore? I want to wear you, though. Wear and put in closet. Thank you. It's not taking up space. Oh, I was fishing. Let's go back to fishing. Clump says, that sounds nice. It really was. You know, we got out, you know, and did things, which can be tough. And so here's a trick I use. You might enjoy this. So I'm not good at hanging out with other humans, like just in general. And but I want to, you know. But it's just difficult to like do a thing. So having an activity makes it a lot easier to kind of get over myself. And so back in the day, a doctor recommended I use like board games and stuff, which is a good idea, which I do recommend. But what we figured out in California is if we had a place we could go, you know, so it wasn't just us always inviting people back to our house to play a board game. So we found like, and there were places we like going, like the aquarium, and then we found the zoo, and then there's this place that did railroad, steam train railroad rides. That was really good. And we just collected these places where like when people were like, we should do something, and be like, yes, we should do something. Let's go do this. And we could recommend something. And that has been just a social lifesaver. So I highly recommend that. Kit says, yeah, I saw that you play D&D, and that is how I can connect with people better too. Yeah, that's been wonderful. It's the most I ever really talked to my partner's parents because I DM'd a game for them. Oh, that's wonderful. Tyler says, I finally hit 10k paper stars again, and then a demon face. So you get to name a character when you have 10,000 stars. Cup says his mom was an owlbear. I mean, that's fantastic. And I'm glad you got to find a way to connect with them. My husband started connecting more with my parents when we were playing board games with them. And I don't think my mom's ever going to watch my stream, so she probably won't see this, but she's losing a little bit of vision, and one of her favorite games is Azul. And we think it could be pretty, you know, like we think we can make a sensory version of it. And running out of spots. Yep, out of spots. Come back here because there's all the shells, so that she can still play without having to look at anything. Azul, I know that one is fun. Yeah, it's really good. So he's really excited about that because he likes to 3D print things, and that would be a really neat present, you know. Because we're kind of a maker family. Like my mom knits and my dad does woodwork, and you know, like we are all about making stuff. Like I knit and I do cross stitch and do blah blah blah. So, and Aaron, my husband, does. Oh, what else can I donate? Oh, this scrap. Donate. Does like 3D printing and painting and like stuff like that. So it's a neat way for him to bond a little bit with our parents. It's just interesting trying to find stuff like that. It can just be so hard, and it shouldn't be. And I honestly don't know how neurotypical adults do it either. But I found some good ways that work for me. Like I can scout out those locations. I can know how to play the board game. I can, you know, and if I scout out the location ahead of time, then I'm not as anxious when I'm there, so I can focus on the people. You know, stuff like that I think can be helpful. And it's a place that changes enough that going back to it all the time isn't disconcerting, but it's also the same enough that it's not disconcerting, you know. Yeah, explaining the game helps me feel like I talked. Yeah, that's, you know, finding ways that is appropriate for you to talk, right? That's always difficult for me too, like, because I have all these like special interests or whatever you want to call them, and I love talking about them, but it's not always appropriate. So if somebody's like, I want to learn to play D&D, I'm like, thank God, because that's all I want to talk about, so let's go. Streamlabs. Ooh, I am not raising money. Shoot. Hang on, let me fix my Streamlabs. I was doing that a while ago. And I forgot to take it down. Let's log in with my Twitches. Where would that be? That would be under CloudBot. Yes. And then under commands. I'm gonna turn this one off, this one off, this one off, this one off. I thought there was also oh, timers. We'll turn off this one. Yeah. Oops. Sorry, friends. Not raising money today. Too sleepy for that hype. What else can I get out of my book bag? Let's get out some of this wood and stuff because I won't be picking that up. How many branches do I have now? Ugh, so many. I don't need that many branches. What are your special interests? My special interests are, well, autism in a way. Like I'm an advocate, and I really enjoy finding new things about it. And I also really like behavioral stuff, right? Like, so the way people act and why they do things. It's not really psychology, but it's kind of like that, you know, just like all of that is really fascinating to me. And then how you can apply it, right? Like if I can predict behaviors or a behavior set, then I can, you know, it helps the autistic side of me where I can, see, I'm doing it already, right? But also I think the applications in education are absolutely fascinating. And I have a lot of opinions about education, and how one do, you know, and instructional kind of design. I might go back to school for that. So I love that kind of thing. I love writing games. I'm a huge storyteller. That's like one of my biggest things. I'm either writing or I'm telling stories. I really like collaborative storytelling. I really like having like an idea and then having my players help me fill it in. That is one of my favorite things. I like teaching people a lot and about my favorite things. So like I love teaching people how to play D&D. I find a lot of joy in that. And a lot of GMs don't like doing that, but I'll run a one shot every now and then to just, you know, very low impact, low risk, introduce people to it. And then I can combine my love of D&D and autism because I really like to support Game to Grow, which is a nonprofit that uses games like D&D, tabletop, RPGs, Minecraft, you know, things like that to teach autistic kids and other kids with social problems or differences, social skills, which I just think is amazing. So I can do that. I really like to read. I read like you wouldn't believe how much I read. It's a little bit dumb. And I really like games. Board games are some of my favorite games, but I really like video games too. So games in general and like game theory and like game design, I really get into. I really like to knit. I really like to cross stitch. Those are the kinds of things that are like appropriate stims. Like before I was diagnosed with anything, I was always like fidgeting and stuff. And so I was always trying to come up with new ways that I could appropriately stem. So I made mini origami stars for a very long time, still do. And then cross stitching and knitting and things like that really help. And then along the behavioral side, I really like dog training. I'm not as good at it in wheelchairs, still figuring that out, but I find that really rewarding because I can communicate with them, and it's so difficult to communicate with humans, so I get really into that. And then accessibility tech, like I'm real big into that right now too. Let's see here. Comf is listening happily. That's wonderful. Well, you're gonna have to tell me what your special interests. Oh, okay, let me rephrase that. You don't have to tell me what your special interests are, but I would really love to hear them because I just always find that fascinating. Tyler says collaborative creation is great. I wish I could do it live on the spot. LOL. Tyler, I think you're getting a lot better. I really do. Like I've played in a couple of your games, and I have seen you feel more comfortable with that. Maybe you don't feel it, but I think I've seen it, so it just takes practice. It really does. You know, when I first started playing, I had to write everything down and I had to plan everything out, and God forbid they went left instead of right, and oh my God, I didn't build a map, and so I can't run the game, and you get really worked up. But you just have to, what I recommend people do is they pick a way to do it and then do that, and then make the changes you need to make it more comfortable for you, and then you'll find your groove. You know, and it can take, 5 sessions. It could take a year. It just takes time. Read a lot about it, talk to other people, be in other games. Excellent way to learn. I learn best with like modeling behaviors and things, so I learn a lot when you're in a game. For me, what's funny is I don't learn a ton watching VODs. I have to be involved somehow, which is kind of funny. Do you want any of my stuff? No. Haven't found anything new. I'll be back. I gotta sell some fish. I'll pick up that fish. Hydrate check! Tyler says, like the type of thing from the other day. The spoon slingers and the forklifters joke. I like helping people flesh those things out, working together, but my brain doesn't work so quickly while playing D&D. I can see that, I've had a player who felt similarly, and they, what I asked them to do is to just sort of like sit back with it, and what you end up finding is rhythms in it where you can start sort of like feeling the patterns, and you can start feeling like you can interject or have an impact, Comp says, mine is cute stuff. I collect a lot of plushies and toys and various other cute items. I do that too. Oh, dice. I'm also like soups into dice. But I've got a bunch of stuffed animals back there, and I make all kinds of puzzles are another one of my big things, and yeah, I'm right there with you. I also really like learning about why people do things and such. Yeah, same. Mental health in general. Yep, same. I think I might have ADHD, so sometimes my special interests seem to change kind of fast. Yeah, boy, do I get that. I do have ADHD as well. So what I try to do is I try to be kind to myself, and also to have several available. So my cross stitch and my knitting are pretty much right next to each other, and I try to just keep those things available, so when I'm like, what I could do, it's right there. You know what I mean? That can kind of help pick you up. Any more fish? Yeah, more fish. Hop says that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. For people with ADHD, they can get kind of down on themselves about, I keep changing the thing, and it's like, it's okay. You can change your special interest, and if you can kind of be comfortable with the idea that can change, but you can come back to it, but it can be harder to come back to it if you're like, I'm just gonna abandon it again anyway. And like, I'm not encouraging you to go out and buy all the supplies for a new hobby and then abandon it. I think it's important that people determine if, that they are going to stick with it long term. That doesn't mean you're going to do it every day, but that you're going to come back to it consistently. You know what I mean? My husband is ADHD, and he'll get really excited about a thing, and I'll be like, well, let's see if we can figure out a way that you can test out and see if you're going to come back to it. And if you are, then we'll dump some money into it, Tyler says, my blindness might be a minor blessing. Also, I would have a ton of plushies, dice, and glasswork. Right? Yeah, it's... I know. You just come to my house and cuddle all the plushies. Tyler says, and no money, LOL. Comp says exactly. I don't know whether Comp was saying that to Tyler or to me, but yeah. Exactly to both. Comp redeemed hydrate. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned this. I really like tea. And I made this sun tea out of a Friday afternoon butterfly blend. It's like a strawberry black tea. And then I put in a little bit of strawberries and cream, which is another strawberry black tea they have that's got more vanilla hints to it. Oh, that's not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna work. So it's mostly the butterfly blend and then a little bit of strawberries and cream. It's quite good. And then I put in some honey. We found this honey place that does, they put the beehives near things. So like an orange grove, and then that's their orange honey. And it does taste like that, like the pollen they collect. It has flavors and different colors, and it's very cool. So that hydrate was for everybody, so you best have a drink of some kind. Liquid of your choosing. I need Tyler to come visit so that I can just make all these different teas for them. Cats are also a special interest, but I'm allergic. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I guess cats are a special interest in a way. Like, I don't know everything about them, but I had a black cat for 20 years, and he unfortunately passed away last year. He had cancer. Lived a very long life. I had him his whole life. And so when that happened, like, I don't deal with change very well. And I'd always had one. As long as I can remember, there's always a black cat in my house, including before I had him. You know, just always had a black cat. So we went out and got another black cat immediately, like the next day. And then when that one unfortunately passed away, he was 9 months old. He had this really rare, awful disease. We did it again. Comp says, I enjoy them through the internet. That's not a bad place to enjoy them. Yes, my dog is 16. I know it's going to be hard. Oh, black cats are cute. Yeah, my black cats are the cutest. They're little house panthers, and I love them. Yeah, so I've got a service dog who's 7. And she's in 2019, very beginning of 2020, the last con we went to in 2019, and the last con we went to in early 2020, she didn't seem very interested in the work anymore, so we started looking for a new one, and we wanted to overlap the two service dogs anyway, because again, I don't deal with change very well, so we wanted to make sure we got one that was very similar, or one that I could get used to relying on. Anyway, we ended up with a COVID puppy, but I am not looking forward to when Tara passes. She was my first dog. I used to be afraid of dogs back in the day. I did. Now I train them. I don't do basic obedience training. I do task training. So, and to be totally honest, the basic obedience training is way harder than what I do. Once you've got the basic obedience in a dog and you've got like tools you can use, task training is way easier. But that's the stuff I enjoy. So my 3 black cats have been named Midnight Snack, was the 20-year-old that we lost. And then Dr. Aegon, because I decided all black cats are really tiny dragons. And I couldn't settle on like a dragon name. And so a friend of mine was like, what about Dr. Aegon? And if you spell Dragon, it spells dragon. And I was like, heck. And then when we got the one we've got now, I didn't want to go the dragon route because it would remind me too much of my baby. And so all of my cats have titles. So there's the 2 tuxedos we have are Professor Tungsten. It's Professor Tungsten and then Dr. Aegon first. We got them together. And Tungsten ended up needing an honorific because Dr. Aegon was a doctor. And then we ended up picking up another Tux, just bitty little thing. And she was the 7th critter in the house, like including the humans. So we named her Septima, but she had to have an honorific, so it was Lady Septima. Then we got Percy. His name is Duke Ampersand, and I name my dogs after punctuation, so I've got interrobang and ellipsis, because I'm a writer. And so we just opted for Ampersand because we picked him up a little faster than we thought we were going to, and we hadn't had time to think about it. And then we were like, what honorific do we give him? And we went with Duke. But we didn't end up calling him Duke, interestingly enough. We just call him Percy. He's a good boy. He's a street cat, and I joke and say he has an anxiety disorder or maybe autism, cat autism, because of the way he reacts to stuff sometimes. And he'll get real skittish. He'll have these days where he's like real skittish and he's like, I need to be right next to you and I need you to be petting me. And then like seconds later, he's like, but also I need to be running around because I'm a little bit scared right now. And like, I need to hide under the thing. And like, what am I doing? And like, mama, and he yells a bunch, and it's very sad. But we just comfort him, and I'm looking into ways to like calm him down, because I don't like it when I have anxiety or I'm getting overwhelmed. So if there's a way that I can just chill his little brain out, safely. I might do that. That's a big one. Alright, I think I fished this entire island definitely at least once. I think this is my second go around. There's not really much else I can do because there's no way for me to get relic ash without a relic. So I think I'll catch this fish and sell it, and I think I'm gonna be done for the day. Did a lot this morning. This has been really fun though. I really enjoy talking with you. Comf. And Tyler, I love it when you come hang out with me. It is my favorite. And then this afternoon I might try and hang out with the group of friends I usually play Broken Bane with. Because I don't have enough spoons, I think, to run a game, but I think I have enough spoons to talk to friends, you know? Friends that, like, I know really well. Alright, this fish is just hard to catch. I don't want to catch anymore. I give up. I give up. Arrgh. Comcast says the same, thank you. I like being in autistic people's vicinity because it can confirm it can like help confirm some of what I'm thinking about myself in a positive way, and I just feel more comfortable. Like once I saw somebody like across a hallway and they were clearly like overwhelmed, you know, and I waved at them and they tried to like put their mask back on, and I was like, oh, don't do that, I'm autistic too, let's not. And they were like, oh, thank goodness. And there's just that level of comfort is kind of interesting, I think. I don't want either of those things, you know. All right, what can we put away? Oh, I can sell that seashell probably. Let's go sell that seashell, and then I might go take a nap. This is 900 old coins. I wonder if I hadn't donated that one yet. Ah, will. I'll just put this wood away as well. Okay, stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think you've all been wonderful. I'll probably do another one of these tomorrow. Another Cozy Grove. Maybe in the morning, because I might try to run Broken Bane tomorrow afternoon. Just gotta see if one other player's available. So I could see you there if you want to watch. Broken Bane's supposed to be an actual play that demonstrates models like inclusive and safe D&D for people, and most of us are neurodivergent in some way, and I think all of us are queer, so it's a fun stream. So yeah, you can come join us for that if you like, but otherwise, remember to drink water. It's getting hotter out there. Remember to find small joys. I was introduced to that idea by a very good friend of mine, and I've stolen it, and now I'm sharing it with you. Pets, or look at really cute pictures. Make sure you're eating. Definitely take your meds. And remember that sitting still and being calm doesn't mean you're not being productive. It's a way that you can help reset that is productive. So I encourage it. All right, I'm gonna run away. Bye, stream.